Hello, my people else. It's day 25 of American Pit Bull Terrier Awareness Month, and I am rewatching a documentary on Tubi TV called Animal Rights Agenda. I will be putting the link of this in the description. You have got to see this because, man, this thing blows. PETA, HSUS, ASPCA, and anybody else that is for animal rights out of the water. And they do have footage of an American Pit Bull Terrier kennel with the chain spots and all that stuff in this documentary. I will be putting a link in the description as well of why chain spots are a good idea for the American Pit Bull Terrier breed, because these dogs, some of them are trained, etc., to wall climb. It's a sport that is hosted by the kennel clubs. These dogs can jump and climb walls 15 plus feet straight on. It's incredible. These dogs are incredible. No fenced-in yard is going to contain a dog like that. These dogs need responsible owners that will keep them from leaving their property, especially since many of the APBTs are still able to be dog aggressive or animal aggressive or both because of 200 plus years of being bred for those traits. It's a genetic trait, and many of these dogs, they must be kept on chain spots for safety reasons in their kennel, because if they get near each other, there's going to be fighting, regardless of anything. These dogs genetically desire to fight, just like Siberian Huskies desire to haul sleds. Golden Retrievers desire to retrieve. Labrador Retrievers, herding dogs desire to herd, etc. Anyway, this documentary is a must-see, and I will start from the beginning on this a little bit so you can get to see just a snippet of it, a preview. So here we go.
Today we're announcing the addition of Daniel Andreas San Diego to the FBI's most wanted terrorist list. San Diego is the first domestic terrorist to be included on the most wanted terrorist list, a list that has historically been reserved for international terrorists indicted for various acts of terrorism against U.S. interests. Planned out and possibly intended to take lives, destroy property, and create economic hardship for the companies involved.
We are living in a day and age when animal owners and animal enterprise are under siege by aggressive overregulation, where the animal rights ideology has infiltrated into the government agencies and have also emboldened animal control at the local, state level. And we have found that by providing immediate access to legal defense to help animal owners and animal-related businesses, it provides a sense of comfort for people to know that they have that immediate access to protect themselves and their animals and their businesses against this aggressive overreach, not just from government, but from this animal rights ideology. And honestly, it's sad to think that we have to even exist to protect people, because under the U.S. Constitution, everyone has the protection to protect their right to private property. Under the 4th, 5th, and 14th Amendments, private property and our right to due process should be ensured.
What is the difference between a private owner and a sanctuary? In my opinion, a sanctuary is nothing but a private owner with a hoarding problem that loves their hobby, that has filed with the IRS $850 to become nonprofit, to get the general public to fund their hobby. And our lawmakers all over the United States are falling for this scam, and they're exempting 501c3 sanctuaries, which are basically nothing but a private owner. So they're...
Okay, these look like ligers, which are hybrids of lions and tigers. And of course that's a tiger. But these two in the foreground look like they are hybrids. That doesn't occur in the natural world, only in captivity, and ligers can get pretty big. I think the largest one weighs almost 1,012 pounds, or yeah, about that much. Incredibly big. They don't stop growing at the right time. That's weird.
Violating the constitutional rights of a private citizen of being able to own personal property, and they're shipping them to another private citizen that just happens to be nonprofit and screwing the general public out of donations for their hobby.
He's right about that. But yeah, you get a little bit of a preview of the documentary, and yeah, if you're at all for animal rights, you're on the wrong side of history, because we need animals to help us in so many ways. That's crazy. And the Bible, it's interesting I'm mentioning this at all, but the Bible says that man is to subdue the earth. Every other living thing is under man's authority. No other creature has equal rights. It has no equal footing at all with humans. So this ginormous lie that we evolved from anything is a lie. But yeah, someday you all will know that truth, one way or other. But anyway, yeah, very interesting documentary, and truly, I highly recommend you get to watch this documentary and stand up for your rights. Go to Facebook's the Calvary group and sign up for their support and everything if you have any animals at all, because the animal rights people are terrible people. They will kill you, they will steal your animals, they will steal your property, burn it down, whatever they have to do to get their agenda across. I have seen it time and time again. The animal rights people are terrorists, plain and simple, and I'm glad that the FBI has finally put them on a terrorist list, because they do a lot of damage for their stupid agenda. And they should be stopped. So, anywho, later y'all.